Memorial Day weekend is almost here, so we brought in our team of experts for another Asked and Answered about the unofficial start to summer. NBC News investigative and consumer correspondent Vicky Nguyen and NBC News medical contributor Dr. Natalie Azar. Good morning to both of you guys.
Good morning, ladies.
So let's jump right in. Where was I? Oh, in L.A. the other day, and I just saw it was like $6 and something cents per gallon. I mean, insane.
Chanel, it's obscene. In some counties in California, it's over $7 a gallon.
Crazy.
The national average is $4.59. That's up from $3.03 last year. So that gives you a sense of just how much more expensive it is. So the guys in the audio were giving me a hard time because I said, slow down. Driving at consistent speed is a great way to increase your fuel efficiency.
Whatever works.
But remember to be in the right lane because people, want you to be in the right lane if you're driving slow. Don't think about those apps like Gas Buddy, Waze. Those will help you find the local gas stations that have the cheapest gas.
Right.
But don't forget also about this new payment plan. It's called Buy Now, Pay Later. It actually allows you to pay for gas in 4 installments.
Really?
So if you're filling up and it's $100, $150, where it used to be maybe 50 or 60, you can actually spread those payments out interest-free. Obviously, you don't want to buy more than you can actually pay back. You don't want late fees or, extra interest charges. But it is an option for people to save money as they need.
That's how you know gas prices are ridiculous.
When you have a payment,
you have to take a look.
What about paying in cash? I remember always seeing that it's cheaper for gas.
Definitely hit the ATM up before you head out on your trip. 36 million people are expected to travel between Thursday and Monday by car. So if you have cash or a debit card, sometimes you can save 5 to 10 cents a gallon, and that makes a difference.
It certainly does. Okay, Dr. Natalie, so COVID cases, they're on the rise. But everybody wants to have their barbecues this weekend. So are we back at that phase where everybody needs to get tested before they come to your barbecue? Or
so here's the thing. This is our third COVID summer, right? But we're in a very, I know but we're in a really different place than we were 2 years ago, right? We have a lot of population immunity. We do have people who are vaccinated and boosted. So what I would say is this. The first thing I want people to do is go to the CDC website and you plug in or you look at the COVID community level, okay? And what that does is it tells you in your local area, are you low, medium, or high? And remember how that's calculated. How many cases, how many hospital admissions, what's your hospital capacity? That gives you an idea of how much COVID is actually in your environment. That's the number one thing. The number two thing you're going to do is assess your individual risk, right? And I say this all the time. If you're having a get-together and you or someone in your household is at risk for severe disease, or you're having guests who are at risk for severe disease, absolutely do those rapid tests, right? I mean, right now where we are in the country, you should be able to test before gathering. But outdoors, doing all those things that now should be kind of like, rote for most of us, it's still the safest way to do things.
Okay.
Vicky, a lot of folks are going to fly this holiday weekend. Let's stay on the COVID track here. What should those folks be concerned about with regard to COVID?
Yeah, well, 3 million people are expected to fly. We're back at 2017 travel levels for Memorial Day weekend. Well, masks aren't necessarily required in a lot of places now, but it is still a good idea to pack one. As Dr. Azar was saying, pay attention to the COVID levels where you are going so you know how to manage your own risk. And then when it comes to saving on the flights, if you haven't booked by now, you're really looking for some last-minute deals. Check places like Google Flights. Kayak is another great one where you can, if you're flexible, just say, this is how much I'm willing to spend. Tell me where I can go. And the two websites I want you to pay attention to are skyscanner.com and airfarewatchdog.com. Those are two great sites where you can actually set an alert, and it will tell you, once, twice, 3 times a week. These are the cheapest flights to these destinations. So that's another way that you can save money on a last-minute deal.
I can only imagine what your favorites list looks like.
Dr. Natalie, besides COVID, we've been hearing a lot about monkeypox. We've got a question from one of our viewers, this is Maguri on Instagram, saying, is there a possibility this monkeypox might get out of control during summer vacation? So, do we really need to be, the vast majority of us, do we really need to be worried about this, and what should we be looking at?
Right. And so the short answer is no. For the average American going about their daily lives, monkeypox is not something that you need to be overly concerned about. We do want you, however, to understand how it presents and what the signs and symptoms are, so that if you happen to get into contact with somebody, you know what to do. But remember, monkeypox, the most important thing about it is that it really does not spread asymptomatically. That was the big thing that got us with COVID-19. So with monkeypox, the early symptoms are a typical viral syndrome: fever, achiness, backache, fatigue, exhaustion. So get what? Everybody is armed to do this. If you are sick and not feeling well, please stay home. And if you're someone who's coming into contact with someone who's having those symptoms, keep your distance, because those respiratory droplets are definitely how they spread, in addition to the rash. And obviously, if you have a rash, most people aren't going to go out in public. So, you know, a couple things to keep in mind. But no, Al, it's not something that people need to worry about, but I think people should know about.
Be aware of.
All right. And last but not least, let's talk about cruises. There are people who are diehard fans of cruises. What do we need to know, especially in the season that we're in?
So we talked to Colleen McDaniel of Cruise Critic. She takes many, many cruises and has taken them since COVID. She says that it is safe, that these cruise lines have really done a lot to work with the CDC and different medical professionals. You are going to need to be vaccinated and show proof. You will need to do pre-cruise testing. And there are new protocols for cleaning, sanitizing, and also making sure that people are isolated if they get COVID on board, because it is a small enclosed space. There are a lot of open outdoor spaces too. So do your best to stay out in places that are well ventilated when you're on that cruise.
Okay.
All right. Great tips.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.